Now we can basically include this 4 to 9 and go ahead and simulate that. I'll again turn off generative. We just want to focus on this particular guy. So let me quickly run that. And sure, this is still failing because we were expecting a 4 to 9, but we're getting 200. But now, because we have a mock running, we have a lot more control over it. So we should be able to go to the mock and say, hey, anytime you get requests at 200, but not any request, right? Because here we are handling any type. And now what we'll do is we'll put in a special condition which will basically say, so I'm generating an example, and this will say when the type is other, right? Whenever the type is other, we want to do something. Again, we don't really care about the date, so I'm just going to make that common date. Page size, we want to specifically say whenever the page size is 20, there is no body in this case, and we want you to respond back with whatever you were responding. This is fine. However, we want to do two important changes. The first thing is we want to set a transient expectation. What does a transient expectation do for us? A transient expectation essentially says that this response should only be served once, right? It's transient. So whenever a request, incoming request matches this payload, then return this response, but return it only once. And after that, this is no longer valid. Also, what we want to do, if you remember, is we want to simulate a delay, right? So we want to say delay in seconds. So we want to simulate a delay, and let's say we put a delay of 2 seconds because our service times out after 1 second. So with that, let me quickly save this and validate. And so what we expect now to see is whenever the request is matching this particular thing will kick in, it'll delay the response. By that time, our service should time out and it should return a 429. Then subsequently, when a request comes again, because this is transient, this will no longer be active and it will fall back to our first example, which we have here, which matches any, and it will immediately respond back. So with that, let's quickly go and rerun our tests here. And you see it's taking a little bit of time because this is waiting for the timeout. Perfect. So this test has now passed. Let's see what happened here. So the first time we made a request for type other with certain dates and page size of 20, and that did cause a 2 second delay which resulted in a timeout, and then that resulted the BFF to return a 429 back. And then Specmatic will retry after 2 seconds. And because it was a transient expectation, the next time it won't kick in. And now we've got a 200 response back. So that quickly shows us how we can use this mock to simulate delays. And then that allows us to test too many requests kind of scenarios.